Hello everybody, my name is Davis and welcome back to another video, and today we're here for another severe weather breakdown. So let's go and get right into it. Today, Tropical Storm Hilary is going to hit and is going to cause damaging winds up to 65 miles an hour or higher and potentially even several tornadoes. So let's go and get right into it. Starting off with today's SPC outlook, we got a marginal risk down here that extends all the way from Tucson back over to San Diego. And this is all obviously because of Hurricane Hilary. And then we also have a decent-sized slight risk in this area as well, down here in southeastern California, and even the very tip of Nevada there. So let's go and break down the threats that this brings. We have a 2% risk of a tornado with anywhere in the green region. That does include Las Vegas, so look out if you're in Las Vegas. And then this brown area, you have a 5% chance to see a tornado, and this is not an everyday thing. You don't see a 5% risk of a tornado every day or even every week. So if you're in this brown area today, the main threat is going to be flash flooding because of this tropical storm, but also tornadoes, so look out for that. So moving on to the damaging wind threat, we have a large 5% risk of damaging winds in this region here. If you're in this area, you have a 5% chance to see wind gusts of 60 miles an hour or higher, so look out for that. The wind gusts could get as high as 65 to 70 miles an hour in Tropical Storm Hilary, so definitely be ready for this. Definitely prepare to take action and move to immediate shelter if the winds do become that hazardous. But yeah, the hail threat for today luckily is very low, so we'll go ahead and move on to tomorrow now. So tomorrow we have two different marginal risks of severe weather. We have one over here in the western U.S., and then we have one over here in the Midwest. So the tornado threat for tomorrow is very low. Moving on to the damaging wind threat, we have a large 5% area of a wind gust of 60 miles an hour or higher possible. So if you're in this brown area tomorrow, you have a 5% chance to see winds of 60 miles an hour or higher. This includes all the way up to Jackson, Wyoming, all the way down to Tucson, Arizona, and pretty much anywhere in between there. So look out if you're in that region tomorrow. Moving on to the hail threat, we have a 5% risk of large hail of 1 inch or larger here in parts of Arizona. This does include Phoenix and Tucson as well as Flagstaff. And then we have a 5% risk up here in Wisconsin and Minneapolis. This includes Duluth. And even moving into Tuesday, we have another marginal risk down here in very southern bits of Texas. This includes San Antonio all the way down to Corpus Christi and even areas south of that. So Tuesday, definitely be on the lookout for that. So moving on to the tropics, this is the main point of concern today. But we're going to start with the Atlantic because things are popping off here, and I feel like nobody's talking about it. Everybody's just ignoring it because the Pacific's so crazy right now with Hurricane Hilary, but the Atlantic is pretty nuts as well. So starting off here, we have this disturbance that has a 60% chance to form into a tropical cyclone in the next 7 days and a 50% chance to form into one in the next 48 hours. And guys, this could make landfall here in southern bits of Texas, which is actually why we have that marginal risk on Tuesday, is because this could very easily hit Corpus Christi and San Antonio. So I'd be on the lookout here because you have about a 50% chance of seeing that on Tuesday. So moving on to this disturbance, this one has a 90% to form in the next 7 days. And not only that, but it has a 90% chance to form in the next 48 hours. And guys, this could head straight for Florida. Like, this is going to be a big one. This could literally cause a hurricane to hit Florida. Moving on to a literal tropical depression. This one has already formed. It is confirmed. This is Tropical Depression 6. Luckily, it's not really going to go anywhere, and the max wind gust for it is going to be like 40 miles an hour. So no big concern there. And then we have Tropical Storm Emily. This is most likely just going to go off into the Atlantic Ocean, though, so no biggie. And then we have this disturbance here that has a 60% chance to form in the next 7 days and a 20% chance to form in the next 48 hours. But once again, probably just going to go off into the Atlantic and not do much. So moving on to the Eastern Pacific, obviously we have Tropical Storm Hilary. Right now it has maximum sustained winds of 65 miles an hour and is hitting parts of around Mexicali. And then we also have a disturbance out here that has a 20% chance to form in the next 7 days. So look out for that. Central Pacific, you are in the blue right now. You are all clear. So moving on to our excessive rainfall outlook today, we have an extremely rare high risk of flash flooding. So if you're in that pink area today, you have a very high chance of seeing flash flooding. That's a 70% chance. This goes all the way up into parts of Nevada, all the way down into the Palm Desert, and all the way down into Mexico. So this is a very large 70% area of seeing flash flooding today. So we will see several flash flood warnings, obviously, like guaranteed, but maybe even a flash flood emergency or two, which is only issued in extremely dangerous flash flooding situations. So then in the red area, you have a 40% chance to see flash flooding, and that does include LA and LV, so some decently populated areas, and that goes all the way up into the Great Basin of Nevada. And then in the yellow, you have a 15% chance to see flash flooding. That goes all the way down from California and Arizona all the way up into Idaho here. So yeah, get ready for that today. Then moving into tomorrow, we have another large slight risk of flash flooding that once again goes all the way down from bits of California and Arizona all the way up into Idaho, and I believe even a little bit of Montana here, so look out for that tomorrow. Moving into Tuesday, we have 3 different slight risks. We have one down here in Texas because of a tropical storm / hurricane that could hit there. We have one down here in southwestern Utah. We have one up here in the northwest. It's going crazy on Tuesday. And then moving into Wednesday and Thursday, it calms down quite a bit. So yeah, no biggie there. That's pretty much it for today. California obviously needs to be on extreme alert today. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.